Let the dead bury the dead. What TikTok's shutdown teaches us about life change and the illusion of permanence. Let's talk about TikTok. The app is gone. Or maybe it isn't. Or maybe it's coming back. Or maybe it's coming back in some other form, with restrictions and rules that make it unrecognizable. Whatever happens, here's the truth. TikTok's disappearance is nothing new. Businesses rise and fall. Technologies flourish and fade. Bodies come and go. Relationships bloom and wither, and every time it happens, people act like the world just cracked open. But it hasn't, not really. The only thing cracking is your attachment to the illusion that any of this was permanent to begin with. Y'all want to cling to things that were never yours. That's why TikTok shutting down stings. You thought it belonged to you, the platform, the likes, the followers, the money, the voice it gave you, but none of that was ever yours, just like this moment isn't yours, just like your body isn't yours. Everything in this world is on borrowed time, passing through your hands like water. The tighter you squeeze, the more it slips away. The eternal is calling. Are you listening? Here's the thing. TikTok shutting down isn't just about TikTok. It's a wake-up call. It's the world reminding you that everything you're holding on to will eventually be gone. And I'm not just talking about apps. I'm talking about the relationships you swear will last forever, the ideals you think define who you are, the body you cling to as if it won't one day return to dust. It's all coming and going, and you don't even see it because you're too busy storing up memories, as if holding on to the past will keep you alive. But the past is dead. The future is just another illusion. Jesus said, "Let the dead bury the dead." He wasn't just talking about bodies. He was talking about all the ways we cling to what's already gone, thinking it'll give us life. The eternal isn't in the past, and it's not in the future either. It's here, right now, the present moment, the only thing that's ever real. You can't make an illusion real. Let me tell you why this world is so exhausting. It's because we're all running around trying to make illusions real. You think if you just get enough likes, enough money, enough approval, enough something, you'll finally feel alive. You think if you can preserve the app, the business, the body, you'll cheat death somehow. But let me tell you what happens when you try to make an illusion real. You end up lying to yourself. And just like any liar, you've got to keep changing the story. It's like interrogating a witness. A truthful witness tells the same story every time. They don't have to remember because the truth is the truth. It doesn't change. But a liar? A liar's story shifts every time you call them back. First, it's one thing. Then it's another. And by the 10th time, the story is so different, you can't even recognize it. That's what happens when you try to make this world, this fleeting, ever-changing world, into something solid. You've got to keep lying to yourself, keep shifting, keep pretending. But the truth? Oh, the truth is simple. The truth just is. And that's why the truth will set you free, because when you stop lying to yourself, when you stop trying to hold on to things that were never yours, you're finally free to live. TikTok is just a mirror. What TikTok really did was hold up a mirror. It showed you how much you need validation, how much you want to be seen, how much you crave connection. And now that it's gone, you're sitting there wondering who you are without it. But let me tell you, TikTok didn't give you your voice. It didn't give you your creativity. It didn't give you your value. That was always yours. TikTok was just a stage. The stage is gone, but the actor remains. So what are you going to do with that? You've got the present moment. That's it. That's all you've ever had. Are you going to use it to relive the past, trying to revive what's already dead? Or are you going to show up for what's here right now? Because the truth is, if you're miserable and afraid in one moment, you'll be miserable and afraid in the next. It doesn't matter if you're in Dallas or Tokyo. The scenery might change, but you're still carrying the same fear, the same mind, the same lies you've been telling yourself. What now? So what now? Are you going to let this moment be what it is? Or are you going to distract yourself with why TikTok is gone, who's to blame, and whether it's coming back? The sun still rose this morning. The wind still blows. The dogs still bark. The leaves still fall. Life goes on, with or without TikTok. With or without the thing you thought you couldn't live without. You don't have to like it, you don't have to agree with it, but you do have to face it. And when you do, when you stop running from what's real, you'll find something eternal, something that doesn't come and go, something that doesn't depend on apps or platforms or people. You'll find love. Not the kind of love you post about or hashtag, but the kind that's always been here waiting for you to wake up and see it. So wake up. Let the dead bury the dead. The past is gone and the future is an illusion. The only thing that's real is now. What are you going to do with it?